This Charizard Incineroar deck is performing extremely well in tournaments right now, getting multiple high finishes and even winning out in a 395 player tournament. Stick around to learn some tricks on the deck. You want to run 2-1-2 of the Charizard line because that is the main threat in this deck, and Charizard Storm Artillery one-shots most Pokemon in the current meta. And then one Litten, one Incineroar that you can run as an extra threat that you can sometimes pull off. I will say that Incineroar by himself has won me multiple games and is definitely worth running in the deck. The other main card I want to talk about is Lily. You always want to be running 2 Lily in this deck. This card is completely insane and wins you so many games, because most of the time you're relying on the first stage 2 Pokemon that you get down to win you the game. In this video, I over-explain my every decision to hopefully teach you some stuff about the deck. Now let's jump into the gameplay. Going second into a Dark matchup, so it looks like some sort of Darkrai Giratina variant. Some of these decks like to run Greninja now. Some even like to run Oricorio, so it might not just be the standard Darkrai Giratina. This is a favourable matchup though. I haven't played much of this Charizard deck, but I have played a lot of Darkrai Giratina variants on the newest set. It's mainly what I've been using in Ranked to climb. And I know from experience that Charizard is a really hard matchup because you're always threatening big one-shots, and the double Lily allows you to stay above the threshold which Giratina and Darkrai can do. This is a very scary matchup for him. If he doesn't have Giratina while going first, that sets him back massively as well. The fact that he's thinking pretty hard means he probably doesn't have Giratina. Meanwhile, for my side, I just need to pick up a rare candy. I'm already seeing 3 new cards next turn. And then I still have 1 extra turn after that to try and pick up the rare candy. Now the question is, do I want to push 20, potentially taking 20 damage in return? Probably not, right? No point really. My Charizard's always going to one-shot it now that it's got the Giant's Cape, the Rocky Helmet on. Decks like this do like to run Mars and red card. Multiple copies as well now. So even though I would like to be greedy and hold everything in hand for Iono, I think I do have to play the Charmander on board. Because Mars or red card is, even with 5 cards, Mars or red card is completely destroying me. And I know that when I was playing a deck similar to this, I was running 2 Mars, 1 red card. Sabrina, okay. Okay, no red candy, sorry. So now I can evolve into Charmeleon and wait 1 turn for the Charizard evolution, or I can Iono hoping for I keep saying red card, rare candy into Charizard. I can either play it slow and wait 1 turn. The fact that he doesn't have Giratina on the board ramping up means I do feel like I can take it slow and wait 1 turn. If I evolve to Charmeleon now, he's going to go to his 2nd energy. Then I evolve to Charizard. He goes to his 3rd energy and attacks. And then I'm finishing him off. But yeah, he's never killing me, so I do feel like I can just take it slow. Take the nice, slow, guaranteed win. Obviously, if I get hit by Mars or red card. He didn't have it last turn. I feel like he would have definitely used it last turn if he had it. And he just top decked Giratina, so yep, no Mars or red card coming down. That doesn't really do anything because I can just retreat into Charmeleon. And we even run red to one-shot the Giratina with 170 HP. Yep, we're going to retreat into Charizard and do Stalk. He's got no Sabrina. Unless he's running 2 Sabrina, he shouldn't have any way of being able to deal with this. Would have potentially used Communication to look for Litten. And if I was more focused, I probably would have done that play, yes. Because it would have thinned my hand out to play around Mars or red card a little bit. Yeah, it was definitely correct to Communication away the Incineroar there, looking for Litten. But I know he's playing from top decks because he used... he played Giratina the turn he top decked it. He doesn't have Mars Red card already in hand, otherwise he would have played it. So I knew he was playing from top decks. So if I attack F to 40, yeah, there's no reason not to use Lily, right? I can't see a single reason not to. So this could be Litten or it could be Charizard. It was Charizard, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to get multiple cards out of hand just in case he does manage to top deck a Mars. The reason I'm playing Energy onto Charizard is just in case he has Team Rocket Grunts. I know that some people like to run Team Rocket Grunt. And I don't feel like the Energy on this Charmander does anything at all anyway. And because he played Rocky Helmet on this back Giratina, he can now never get above the 170, so I'm just one-shotting this anyway, even without red. Yeah, you can see why this matchup's super favoured. You have multiple turns to get the Charizard online, and then if you get even one Lily, you're just completely... You're like Exodia. GG. Going first into a water matchup. Okay, so this guy's testing out a Blastoise deck. That's really cool. I haven't really seen Blastoise getting played much on the new set, so I was definitely thinking about trying him out. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold the Charmander in hand so that I can communicate it away next turn to try and draw Charizard. I'm just thinking if I want to use Giant Cape now because Mars or Red card would be kind of annoying. So I guess I'm just going to play the Giant Cape. I mean, as it stands, this Charmander is probably going to be my main attacking threat anyway. So most likely I was going to be putting the Giant's Cape on it anyway. But it's not the end of the world. And I would feel a little bit better if I got hit by Mars or Red card. So if I hit Charizard, I'm already using Stalk next turn. So it's 50... No, it's worse than 50-50. There's 2 Charizards and then there's 3 non-Charizards. But 2 out of 5. 40% right. And I do manage to hit it, super lucky by me. I had 40% chance of hitting the Charizard. Now I get to Stalk. So he needs Rare Candy into Blastoise just to survive next turn. And even then he'd only be on 2 energy. So he needs something like Misty. He needs to get some heads from Misty. 1 head from Misty allows him to win the game though. 1 head from Misty is enough. Let's see if he has it. And he doesn't. So he's pushing 60 now, which puts him to 100. But then I can Lily above the 120 that he's doing next turn. And I don't see a way where he can ever heal above my Charizard damage. So once again, Lily is winning me a game. Lily is super huge in this deck. I will never go below 2 Lilies in this deck. So now he needs 2 heads from Misty. I'm praying that he doesn't have 2 heads from Misty. I feel like he would have used Misty last turn if he had it, because drawing cards was completely pointless. But I think he was just drawing cards to try and find the Misty. Yep, 1 Lily's not going to cut it. Even double potion from this point wouldn't be enough. And it looks like between Charizard and Blastoise, Charizard EX comes out on top. GG. Going first into a Psychic matchup, I'm going to assume... Okay, I was going to say some sort of Giratina deck, but it looks like it's a Togekiss deck. Let's see, I'm going to Pokeball first because it's guaranteed to be Charmander, and then I can use research to try and find Rare Candy, which that's all I need for the evolution now. But I did actually do a video about a Togekiss deck in my last video. Someone got 2nd place in a tournament, and it's surprisingly a good deck, so I wonder if they're running the exact same version or if they're trying something different out. I was running 2 Togepi lines, 1 Tapu Lele, and 1 Farfetch. But I did see people commenting that they like to run Togekiss with Giratina, so it could be either of those two options, to be honest. Still no rare candy, which is kind of sad. So next turn he can evolve into Togekiss if he has it, and one-shot my Litten. Or I can push 30 damage praying that he doesn't have Togekiss. This is always happening, I'm always evolving to Charmeleon here. The Giant Cape would only get Litten to 60, so there's no point playing Giant Cape. The only reason I would play Giant Cape is if I was worried about Farfetch coming down, and then he could retreat into Farfetch, killing my Litten. But I don't know if I want to commit the Giant Cape now, if he's going to evolve to Togekiss for the kill anyway. I guess I'm just gonna push 30 and pray that he doesn't have Togekiss. So I have Charizard coming down next turn. If I top deck a rare candy, I can evolve into Incineroar, and I have Lily to start healing the Litten back up. Let's see if he has rare candy. Okay, it doesn't look like he has it. He's trying to get above 40 so that he's... Oh, so he does have it, he's just playing his cards in a weird order. The next turn he's already doing 120. If he has Cynthia in hand, 170. Damn, that's actually kind of scary. And now the rare candy comes. That's fine, we still definitely have a chance to win this game. The Charizard might be able to sweep. I'm just placing Giant's Cape on the off chance that he has some sort of hand removal at this stage, since I'm not going to need the Giant's Cape for anything else. So what maximum he can do now is 170. He would need Lily to be able to get back to 160 to survive the one-shot. Let's see if he has Lily. And he does have Lily. Man, this guy has everything. This guy actually has everything. And that's a GG at this point. There's nothing I can do. There's no cards in my deck that save me from this. So yeah, the Togekiss deck is not a meme deck. This is a serious contender right now. Don't sleep on Togekiss. GG. Going first into a grass matchup as Litten. So my initial thought was most likely some sort of Decidueye deck. I was leaning towards Decidueye Meowscarada, but it looks like he's running Lurantis Decidueye. Yep, nothing more for me to do just yet. Just end my turn. So next turn... Okay, now the Leaf Cape changes things. I was going to say next turn, Incineroar would potentially one-shot the Fomantis before he could ever evolve, because of the super effective plus the burn damage would have done 70. Obviously, I probably wouldn't have used Communication on the Charizard, because it would have been so low odds of finding exactly the Incineroar. But I just felt like it was good to mention that it was a possibility. But probably I'm just going to use Rare Candy on Charizard now. Probably what I'm going to do. Because it doesn't make sense. I could use... yeah, I don't... If I use Iono or Communication, I could potentially get really screwed, and I don't want to get set back like that. I'm just going to play it safe and take the guaranteed Charizard, because I think that it should be enough to win me this game, right? I'm just going to quickly check some stuff. So Lurantis is a 90 HP grass Pokemon which does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. I think I am just going to push the 50 damage with Litten because it stays above 20. So I'm not at any risk of the Litten dying right now. And I could potentially finish off the Fomantis with Litten. So he does evolve and he is going to do... So he has the full combo. We both have decent pieces right now. Obviously, I would have much preferred Incineroar turn 1 to be able... Well, turn 2 to be able to kill the Lurantis. And now the Incineroar comes. That's a joke. That is a joke. The main reason why I'm thinking I might not use Iona right now is because I don't want to give him potentially better cards. But on the same sense, I would like to find cards like Lily or Research for myself, or even Rare Candy and Incineroar. That would be insanely lucky, but I would like that as well. There's a Lily. That's fine. I think I am going to use Communication on Charizard just to try and hit Charmander. Starting to build up the second Charmander could be good. Okay, that's fine. My Litten is basically dead now. I just have to stalk and start getting my Charizard online. Now that I have Lily, I feel a lot more safer though. So my Charizard is currently doing 170 to Decidueye. So if he has a second Leaf Cape, he can survive a one-shot from Charizard. And he does have it, of course, because why wouldn't he? That's fine though. I don't run Guzma, so just red. No, I can never one-shot Decidueye here. Interesting, I might actually lose this matchup. I think that Lily top deck just saved me the game, to be honest. This Lily top deck was beautiful. Now he can only hit me down to 100 and I can just heal above the second attack. So he can only do 180, but I'm healing above that. But unless he has Mars to set my hand away, this should be a win. Let's see if he has Mars. Obviously he doesn't know I have the second Lily in hand. And he doesn't have it, so yep, I get to take the win now. That's why double Lily is super important. It just completely won me this match. I feel like both of us had a lot of luck in this game. I'm just going to play the energy just in case he's running Team Rocket Grunt. I mean, he had his full combo down on turn 2. On his turn 2. So it's not like you can say I just got lucky. He got insanely lucky as well. Having double cape on turn 3. I don't really think there's anything he can do at this stage. He's going to retreat. He's going to push 20 and retreat. I don't really think that does much though. Because he can never heal above poison. Does that change anything? So he's taking me to 140. I'm going to attack and fall to 130, 120. Yeah, it should still be completely fine, right? The only card that wins him the game from this point is maybe Team Rocket Grunt into like 4 heads. Well, 3 heads would be enough. So yeah, he's only putting me to 20 HP right now. He's healing to... No, you can't heal above the 150, bro. So he's opting to not concede, so I'll just finish him off. And he finally concedes. GG. Surprisingly close game considering I felt like it was a massively favoured matchup. Going second into a water matchup. Okay, so it looks like a Crabominable plus Palkia lineup. I've seen this deck once before. You have the Crabominable as like an aggressive attacker while building up the Palkia for the finishing 150. I actually did lose versus this deck when the only time I played versus it. There's only one basic in the deck, so you need to make sure you are using Pokeball first here. And now I'm just looking for a rare candy. And I guess Charizard. Okay, ask and you shall receive. Apparently it is that simple. So if he evolves into Crabominable, he's one-shotting my Charmander next turn. I do need to put this Charmander down. I'm just going to quickly check how much health Crabominable has. The Crabominable actually has 160 HP, which means it survives one hit from Charizard's 150. I'm just thinking about if I want to try and go the Incineroar route to winning this game. So let's say if I go 1 energy on Litten, then he kills my Charmander, then I go 2 energy on Incineroar and push 50. Yeah, I think I like that route, to be honest. I think I'm going to go the Incineroar route here. Because I was thinking about pushing 20 damage, but there's a good chance they're running like Irida or Potion. Yep, he has the Crabominable, so he's one-shotting the Charmander right now. This is probably a hard matchup. If I went first, I would have had the Charizard already online, but I knew he was getting one shot. That's why I'm kind of going for the Incineroar route, because I know that Charizard doesn't one-shot the Crabominable anyway. That Lily's going to help me massively though. Yeah, I would be able to win this game with just Incineroar, right? I think I made the right decision to go for the Incineroar win con. I'm definitely glad that Incineroar's proving his worth in this deck. But the game's not over yet. He might still have some tricks to pull out. So he needs Focus Entei to heal this burn. Very unlikely that he'd be running that. More likely to see Irida, right? The Crabominable has a 3 retreat cost. So he does have Irida, okay. He does opt to attack. Now he's going to fall to 150. So I kind of need the poison to stay. I need the burn to stay here. Damn, he got heads. So now the Crabominable's actually going to survive on 10 HP. So the Irida has saved him a little bit here. Well, completely saved him. The Irida was perfect. May as well put him to 10 though, no reason not to. Once again, he's doing 100 damage. Going to 2 energy on Palkia. Damn, that one heads is brutal. Now his Palkia is going to be ready. And if he has Cyrus, he can pull in my Incineroar. Damn. Damn, that Misty completely won him the game. Let's just think, is there anything I can do? So if I retreat into Charizard, he's doing 100 to Charizard as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is checkmate. I don't think I can come back into this game. I'm just going to concede. GG. Going first into a dark deck, most likely some sort of Darkrai Giratina variant. And I'm completely wrong, it's actually Crobat Arceus. So usually, I think for the most part people are running Carnivine Crobat Arceus, but since he's not got Grass Energy, he's probably running Darkrai alongside this Crobat. Let's see, there's nothing for me to really do right now. I would like to find Charmander right now, but I don't think I can afford to communication away the Charizard. I think the best plan of action from this point is wait till next turn and then communication looking for Incineroar. So I don't have Rare Candy, I don't have Pokeball. It just doesn't feel correct to communication away the Charizard. I am a bit worried about Mars or Red Card though, so I'm thinking about if I want to Giant Cape the Litten. Let's see, so Incineroar has 180 HP. Will making that go to 200 have any impact on this game? Honestly, it's hard to tell on turn 1. But I'm just going to jam the Giant's Cape because if I got hit by Red Card or Mars here, I'd be completely screwed. And it looks like I'm going to be banking on winning with the Incineroar anyway. So the deck runs 1 Litten and 1 Incineroar. But it's going to be really low odds for the communication to hit the Incineroar anyway, so I'm going to need to be really lucky to find that. So this guy's actually running Giratina in his Crobat Arceus deck. That's definitely interesting. I don't think I've seen many people decking Giratina into the deck. Let's see what I top deck. Mars. So that sets him back 1 card, but it's not really something I need to think about right now. I'm just thinking about if I can get Incineroar or not. If I don't, I'm probably going to concede. Okay, and I do actually hit the Incineroar. That's big. So the Zubat's actually dead. The 30 damage plus burn is going to kill the Zubat. And I am going to Mars as well just to set him back 1 card. My reasoning is, as it currently stands, it looks like I'm relying on my Incineroar to win the game. And I have Lily for next turn and Red for a later turn. But I don't think I can wait around with the Mars, praying for like more value. I just want to get it down, set him back 1 card as quickly as possible. That's the logic behind that anyway. So at the moment, and he concedes immediately because he knows he can never build up a second Pokemon fast enough. My Incineroar was going to sweep the game. So even without Charizard, we managed to pick up a nice quick win with the Incineroar. He's proving his worth in the deck already.